This video is going to introduce you to Quizlet. Quizlet is a great way to give students study tools to use at home. It's also a fantastic tool for flipping the classroom. Quizlet has a lot of resources available online. I think the best use of it is for vocabulary and learning new definitions. So you're going to go to Quizlet, and as we're a school with Google Apps for Education, you can just click the Google sign in and it will sign you in automatically. And you're going to want to create some classes. So I'm going to create test class for our tutorial. Allow your students to add presets. Okay, Atlanta International School. I'm going to create my class. At the moment my class doesn't have anything in it, and it doesn't have any members. When I'm ready to join members, I'm going to give them this link here. At the moment I'm going to add some study sets. So if I go to add study set, I've already created one, but let's have a look. Let's make a new one. So I'm going to do vocabulary, and maybe I know that there's Oxford vocabulary. So I can go through here, I can look at these words and look for what I'm looking for. So if I hover up on the side, I'm going to use this one. This one looks kind of cool. So I'm going to click on this and I can test it as a student, or I can just use it myself. So I'm going to do, you can do copy or you can do add to class. I'm going to add it to my test class. And I'm going to show you what it looks like for the student view. In here you can firstly start with flashcards, and flashcards have one side and you can flip them. You can skip along, so all the ones that you know don't have to look at. Maybe you want to flip only the ones that you can do. And you could even have starting with the term and then flipping it. It's kind of up to you which way you want to study. And you can go through those and just choose the ones that you need to study. You can do learn, which gets you to type in the word. You could do speller, which is going to get you to spell the word. So
abridge.
I'm going to type it wrong just to show you.
A-B-R-I-D-G-E.
So it helps you correct yourself. Now look at the test. And the test is very similar, so you can type in the words. It's going to give you an overall result at the end. What's quite nice as well is it allows you to, it highlights the words you get wrong, so you can keep studying just those words that you're not getting right. You can even star them so that before a test you go through and you can study, say each week you have a vocabulary list, just study the words you kept getting wrong. Scatter is quite nice as well, and the way you do this is you drag the word to the definition or vice versa, and they'll disappear. And lastly, the race, which is when the word comes along and you have to type it in before it gets to the next part. So I think it's really cool. It's really nice for me because when you go to your student thing, once you have students in there, you can see alongside who's been doing what, how long they've spent. You can see words that individual students are getting wrong. It's also going to help you by giving you those words and definitions that the class on average are getting wrong, so you can really focus on just helping them with those definitions. Quizlet has got loads and loads of content on there. So if we go into I don't know, if I type in Mandarin for example, you're going to find loads and loads of things that are on there. You're going to find classes, users, definitions. So you very rarely have to create content. If you need to create content, it's really easy as well. Create a study set, put your term and your definition, and it does all those things for you. So those games, those interactive features are made for you. Oh, and also when they do the quiz, let me go back into my class. The test, they can change the questions. So say that you're someone who only ever does like multiple choice questions when it's vocabulary, they can change it that way, and that really helps them. So I really like Quizlet. It has a great amount of content on there to help you, and students can use it on the app, they can use it at home, and it's really good to track how much your students are studying.